Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's lesson, I'm going to be sharing with you this important strategy that you need to trade the Forex market. Now, I've come to realize that many people like to trade different strategies everywhere. They know this, they know that. But do you know that you can trade one strategy, trade it consistently, and make good money with it? I'm going to share with you this particular trading strategy. I've shared it here before, but I need to share it again so that you understand how important it is to learn how to trade and master one trading strategy. This is one of them. This is a trade that happened recently on Euro CHF. Using the strategy that I want to share with you and see how massively it moved. Can you see making over 100 pips? So I need you to pay attention. If this is your first time here, you are welcome. And sure to subscribe to this channel because I share tips and lessons to help improve your trading career, okay, your trading journey. Now, let's quickly get right into the chart. I need to show you how important this is. And this strategy is you trading off support and resistance. As simple as this is, many traders feel like it's too simple. They need, if it's not, some people, I don't know why some people think that if it's not complicated, it's not profitable. I really do not know where traders get that mentality from. And it's a very wrong mindset. As simple as trading support and resistance is, many traders don't want to trade off it, right? They want to add this indicator, they want to add that indicator, they want to trade MACD, trade RSI, trade everything, trade FVG, order block, hey, supply. You want to put everything all at once on your chart and you have your chart looking all messed up. You really do not want that. You can trade using simple patterns, using simple tools, the simplest, right? And yet profitable. So this is what I want to share with you. It's simply trading off support areas in the market and resistance. Now, what is support? What is resistance? Support basically is the area in the market where we tend to have buyers coming because this market is basically for buyers and sellers. You're either coming to buy or you're coming to sell. So you need to know where exactly you want to buy from and where to sell from. The area where you're buying from is called a support region where we tend to see a lot of buyers. And the area where we're selling from, just like we have here, is resistance. That means sellers are resisting buyers from pushing the price further to the upside. It is where they want to come in to drop price lower. All right. So once you have identified your areas in the markets, this strategy is simply based off identifying support and resistance in the market and trading with a particular candlestick pattern, right? So now this is an area of resistance, for instance. This is an area of resistance. Price was initially pushing to the upside like this, and then it tapped into this area of resistance. There are so many different candlesticks on the chart. The candlesticks represent behavior between buyers and sellers. These are different candlestick patterns. Can you see all of this? Now, there's a particular candlestick pattern that we're looking for when we want to trade this strategy. And one of them is this shooting star right here. Some people call it the shooting star. Some people call it the bearish pin bar. And some people call it the inverse hammer, right? So the concept of this is not about the name, it's about you understanding the psychology behind this. This is how it looks, right? It has a body and a very long wick. This wick tells us that at the start of the market, at the time the market opened, the buyers were pushing price to the upside and broke above this level of resistance, but then sellers came and dropped the price back right in, forming this long wick. So this wick tells us that higher prices were rejected by the sellers and they closed off bearish, right? Closing below or closing slightly above where the market opened, right? This is a bearish pin bar candle. And when we find this kind of candles area of resistance, it tells us that there are sellers in that zone and they want to take price lower. There's a very high probability that we'll see the price push back into support. So this is your indication to take your sell trade and trade right into your level of support. Now, when the price gets into your level of support, what do? What kind of candlestick pattern are you looking for? Like I said, these are all candlestick patterns, but we're looking for particular candlestick patterns, and we're looking for something like this. This is a hammer candle. Some people call it the bullish. When you find this particular candlestick pattern at an area of support like this, an area of demand, this tells you that there are a lot of buyers in there. There are buyers inside of that zone, and you want to go ahead to take your buy trade rather. This tells you that there are buyers, and it indicates that buyers are ready to push price to the high point, right? And is usually very valid on higher time frames, like the 4-hour time frame and the daily time frame. All right. So if you can learn this simple pattern and go and back test it, it'll be very easy for you to spot them on the chart. And whenever price comes into your level of support and resistance, you want to pay attention to it. And when you see the price, when you see the candlestick form, you go ahead to take your trade, right? So the very first thing, like I said, ensure that price is at a key level of demand. If you want to trade for a buy, one of the criteria is that price has to be at a level of demand, like a key zone of support. Then after you have indicated that, the next thing you want to do is to identify the candlestick pattern formed at that level. Pay attention to them, right? Pay attention. I know there are so many other candlestick patterns that you can trade, but this is just one of them that you can start with. Practice it over time and again before you decide to move on to another candlestick pattern. So pay attention to this candlestick pattern formation at your level of support. And once it comes up, you go ahead to take your trade. And then if it gets into an area of resistance, you're looking out for this bearish pin in that area of resistance, either on the 4-hour or the daily time frame. Once you find that out and it comes up on your area of resistance, you go ahead to take your trade right into the support region. All right. So I'm going to quickly show you recent trades. This is one of them. Can you see how nicely this was recently last week, how this played out really nicely? Can you see how price tapped into a key level of demand, of support? And this is Euro CHF. Price tapped into this, and look at it, gave us this pattern telling us that buyers are already here. So we want to see price extend to the upside. And this, like I said, this could be either on the daily, on the 4-hour. Now, this clearly happened on the daily time frame, meaning that at the close of this particular trading day, buyers were in control of the market and they were trading from an area of support, indicating that price was expected to push to the upside, and see how massively they pushed price to the upside, right? So you have about how many trading days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in just about a week. So you're taking this trade on a Monday, and by Friday you've closed out the trade in profits. Just one trade giving you over 100 pips. And without even you stressing, oh, is RSI, you can see I didn't use any indicator, no RSI, not like there's something wrong with all of those. There's absolutely nothing wrong with using indicators, but I'm saying there's a more simpler way to trade without you cluttering your chart with too many lines. You can see I do not have too many lines on the chart, just about 1-2 lines, and that's all about it. As simple as this strategy is, a lot of traders feel like it's too simple. It's too, no, we have to add. No, you really do not have to add. Keep adding, keep on looking for confirmation here and there. You really don't need all of that. All you need is to know what you're looking for in the market. There are so many instances where this comes out, and I get to see them because I have practiced it over time and again. I get to see them. I get to know which ones are the correct ones, which ones are good, and which ones are likely not to play out, right? So I can show you how to do this. If you still need lessons on how to trade and how to spot even other trading strategies, I'm here to help you. So all you need to do is to send me a DM on Instagram at Rita Trades. I'll teach you the technical analysis, how to spot high trading setups, major entry methods, risk management, and then you have a personalized guidance. For me, I have live trading sessions with the team, and then you also get to be part of the community, all for $100, right? So if you really need to learn, you want to step up your trading career, your journey as a trader to become consistently profitable, you want to send me some other examples on the chat. And remember to also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Subscribe, like the video, and also share with your trader friends. Let them know that there's a more simpler way to trade that is even profitable. Look at this key level of demand right here on this pair. This is current price action. This is the current price action on this pair at the moment. So can you see how clearly this played out? This is it right here. So price tapped into a key level of demand. And what did it give us? See, look at, can you see this pin bar right here? This is telling us that there's buyers inside of this zone and we want to just really push price to the upside. So this is a clear, this is just a, this is the current live market on this pair, DBP CHF on the daily time frame. So you can imagine just taking one trade and holding it until it gets to your level of support. Here is another one on using the same pattern. So can you see how clearly this also played out on this pair? Oh, look at the levels are already drawn. So look at the key level of demand. At the first time when it tapped, when price dropped all the way into this level of demand, can you see how clearly this played out? I remember I sent this trade opportunity inside of the Telegram channel to my community members. I sent this particular trade when the price came into this level and created this bullish pin bar all the way to the upside. Now, recently, just last week, it dropped back into that level of support. And can you see clearly how it created this bullish pin? So this just tells you that, look, this is a very simple way to trade, a very highly profitable trading pattern that you can adopt on your trades, right? And you can see how massively it has pushed to the upside. So this is a very simple way to trade, right? I know that if you stick to it and practice it, keep back testing. You can go on your charts, look out the historical data on any time frame, pull up any time frame on your chart, on your trading view, go over the historical data and look out for this candlestick pattern at key level of support and resistance and see how it really played out. You'll be amazed at the result that you're going to get from it. All right, so I hope you have found this helpful. If you found this helpful, remember to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and also share it with your trader friends, right? So that you can start trading consistently and profitably going forward. All right, so also turn on your notification bell. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.